It's Mrs. Christie's story time again. Today's story is Don't Tell a Whopper on Fridays by Adolph Mosier. I'm going to grab my glasses, you get settled, and we will get started. It happens every day. Some people open their mouths and they say things that are not true. I didn't do it. I don't know who did it. I didn't see it happen. When they say untrue things, they often tell themselves that they're not really telling lies. They say things like, "But my fingers were crossed," or "I was only joking." They say they are just stretching the truth a little, like, "That fish was at least that long." Sometimes people tell little lies, like, "If I'm late, my watch must have stopped." Sometimes they tell medium-sized lies. "I didn't spend my lunch money on candy." Do you see the candy wrapper down there? But sometimes people tell Whopper-sized lies. Well, you see, it was like this. An old woman with a green face who was wearing a black hat and a tall pointed hat and black dress came in and asked, "Where is Dorothy?" And before I could answer, she saw my plate and screamed, "Don't eat that broccoli!" And then she scooped all the broccoli off my plate and threw it on the floor. And that's what happened to my broccoli. Do you think that's true? Not only do children tell Whoppers, but sometimes adults do too. Almost everyone tells a lie now and then. Big people, little people, tall people, short people, old people, young people, fat people, and thin people. Some people don't tell a lie very often. Other people lie a lot, and they tell one lie after another, after another, after another. When some people lie, they don't care that it's wrong and say, "So what?" But when others lie, they feel ashamed of themselves and wish they hadn't said that. Some people can look right at others face to face and they can tell an enormous whopper of a lie. But when others lie, their faces might get red or they might have to turn and look away. When some people lie, their noses grow longer and longer and longer and longer. At least that's what's happened to Pinocchio. No one is born knowing how to tell a lie, but by the time kids are 2, most children have figured out how to tell lies. "I don't know who threw the teddy in the potty." Some people lie because they are afraid to tell the truth. Some people lie because they don't want to tell the truth. Other people lie because they don't want to admit that they have done something wrong. When some people lie, they always try to blame it on others. "She did it. He did it. She did it. He did it." What? Some people think lying will help get them out of trouble, but often telling lies gets people into even more trouble. When people tell a lie, they often have to tell other lies to cover up their first lie, and they dig themselves deeper and deeper and deeper into a hole of dishonesty and lies. When people lie, they need to have good memories so they can remember what lies they told and to who. If they can't remember what lies they told and who they told them to, they can get confused, and pretty soon they're caught in their own lies. Afraid of being caught makes some people very nervous, and they become so nervous they can't eat or get to sleep at night. If other people find out you've lied to them, they'll stop believing you. They won't believe anything you tell them, and they won't trust you or respect you anymore. If you want them to trust and respect you again, you must apologize for lying and tell them the truth. I'm sorry I lied to you. Okay, we can be friends again. But is it ever all right to say things that are not true? Believe it or not, yes it is. Sometimes you have to bend the truth just a little bit because you don't want to hurt someone's feelings. Like if your friend gets a new haircut and you think it's wild and crazy, but she asks if you like it, you could say, it's okay. Oh, and Grandma asks if you like her spinach and mustard soup. You really don't, but you don't want to hurt her feelings, so you could say, it's okay. Or when Mom gets a crazy new dress or Dad paints a crazy picture and they ask if you like it, and even though you don't want to hurt their feelings, so you could say, they're okay. You are the only one who can decide whether or not you will tell a lie or that you will tell a truth. That choice is yours. So how do you stop telling little lies and big whoppers of lies? Well, you start by deciding you want to be a more honest person. And it might help if you had a reminder that you could carry with you all the time. Your thumb could be your reminder. Look at your thumb and imagine that it can talk to you. Imagine your thumb is saying, don't tell a Whopper on Fridays. On Friday, if you start to tell a Whopper, stop. Look at your thumb and it will remind you to tell the truth. And after you tell the truth all day on Friday, it will be easier for you to tell the truth on Saturday and Sunday and on all the other days of the week. Telling the truth is kind of like ice skating. The more you do it, the easier it gets. As you become a more truthful person, more people will trust you, and they'll be very pleased to know you and want to be your friend, and you will have good reasons to be proud of yourself. And that's the truth. And that is the end of our story this time. I hope you enjoyed it. Come on back tomorrow. We'll have a new one.